So we have this conference standings for the teams. Here we have all the conference tournaments are on ESPN Plus for the small ones, but all men's tournaments are on ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN Then you got the Big East and FS1 and Pac-12. You have some of them around the Pac-12 on FS1 when they're not Pac-12. Yeah, Bidson and Bidson. All those are. And SEC is on ESPN, so and also on SEC for the small. So I would really try to get as much action as I can. TV, televised network, which is pretty nice. For conference, which is pretty nice. Game and such 2 shows, which is pretty nice. And all those people, they like back-to-back games. Which is gonna be a stream, but whatever. It's pretty enjoyable watching if you're a broadcaster, you must say, honestly. Anyways, you got America East men. Here's the men's basketball standings. You have America East. America East most likely is going to get 1 bid. More likely they're going to get Vermont, Stony Brook, or UMBC. I say UMBC is an outshot to win. There's an outshot, but I think they could win the tournament. I think the winner of the tournament is going to win. Sterling is better record now. UMBC plays better home than they do on the road. So if they have to play on the road, though, that's going to kill them. Because America East is where home teams get the advantage for conference. And if they're on ESPN 2, men's tournament. I have no anything to choose. I think the one was on ESPN or ESPN 3. And probably the other games are ESPN Plus or ESPN 3. Probably ESPN 3, all of them are. For sure. And then you got the American Athletic Conference. I'm predicting the field is 16. American breaks Cita. And more likely you have Houston. Looks like they're going to win the AMAC bid. Houston or Cincinnati. They're probably going to battle for it in the conference championship. And then you got UCF, South Florida Temple. Right now they're on the edge, battling for UCF and South and some. They're all battling. Those 3 teams are battling for 2 seats. Memphis, you could say if they get more good quality conference like Houston used to. They had some good ones in there. They're not going so well. Might be in, but those 3 teams, UCF, South Florida Temple, are fighting for a 3rd bid, for 2 bids. They're fighting for 2 bids. Cincinnati probably for sure. Must lose Tulane or something. Or some fluke team moves. And the 10 probably only 1 bid. Or 16 is, say, probably Davidson, VCU, George Mason, or Dayton. I know Duquesne was in it. Duquesne was in the Northeast Conference, but whatever. Oh, you got Davidson, VCU, George Mason, and Dayton. I'd say Dayton has the most experience in the tournament. And they went to the Sweet 16. So they have good experience, 2015, I'd say. Yeah, they got good experience in the tournament. VCU. Davidson, VCU, German. So they could all win the conference tournament, but obviously VCU needs to win 1 more game, so. So it's either George Mason or LaSalle. If I had that 1 team behind them. Must be those 3. Whatever, doesn't matter. That's 17. You have the ACC. The Stees were obviously more of it. Duke is going to get in. So is Virginia. Virginia's not a solid team. I mean, if they play Duke, they're not a solid team. But I mean, Virginia's a really good solid team. So is Duke. North Carolina's game. You got 7, 8, 9. Louisville's probably getting as 10. Syracuse is probably going to get as 11. I'd say Virginia Tech as 12. Maybe Florida State as 13. Maybe Florida State and NC State is 13, 14. But other than that, I don't see Clemson getting a bid, nor about Noisy Boston College, or Georgia ignoring Wake Forest, Miami, Pittsburgh. I don't see any of thing. I'd see probably Florida State making it because they're ranked better right now than NC State is. Let's see. Then you got the next one. In the next one, in this league, you have in this 9-team league, you're gonna have to play that. You have 8 teams to play against. Lipscomb, they already played through. They're on there. They've already played 3 games through the second wave of conference games. They're undefeated conference. 11-0. The reason else was Lipscomb. So they're playing tough games. I see either Lipscomb or Liberty making it into the NC tournament. If I see Lipscomb, Liberty, and I believe they like some conferences on certain during the day on ESPN. That'd be a nice touch. That'd be pretty sweet if they both were. One of them was on ESPN or something. If they were playing off, that'd be a really good game. Next one. Lipscomb, Liberty, that'd be a really solid match. That'd be a really good touch. They mean 2 big links on teams. I see Lipscomb or Liberty, one of those 2 teams winning a game. I can see them upsetting. And I say that's 15. 16. We have the Big 12. The Big 12's probably getting more Samaritans. I'd say the Big 12's probably getting 4 or 5. As you can say 16. Kansas is 17. Baylor's 18. Iowa State 19. Texas Tech 20. Maybe Texas has a 21. Maybe Texas 21. Because they had a good one over West Virginia. But Texas, I see kind of being strict to Texas, but if TCU gets an out, I don't know, I don't see TCU. And if I see TCU again, I see them, or Texas, TCU or Texas. It says 21. I see TCU more likely because of their regular season, but their regular season, but their conference. I see Texas again, maybe because the conference is over. I don't know. And then the Big East, I see Villanova, Marquette both again. That's 22-23. Maybe St. John's probably because of the regular season record. The conference is also good, but the regular season record was pretty good. So I'll say because of that they get in. Our conference record was fantastic, 12-1. I'd probably see him again because of it. Maybe St. John's, so it's fine. And then I see a Big Sky. I see a big open race for the Big Sky title. I see the Big Sky title game is on ESPN. And Big Sky is normally never on ESPN. So you normally the Big Sky would see. But I see Montana, Northern Colorado, Weber State, one of those 3 teams making a push. If Montana State won the conference title, obviously I would not see them. But I see Montana, Northern Colorado, Weber State, one of those 3 teams making it to the games. Out of the Big Sky for a 25th spot. Weber State, Northern Colorado, Montana, all 3 teams making it. But I've seen Montana has the edge by a little bit. Weber State trickles. Let's see, Weber State could make a push. Weber State had the early edge. And then, I see, in Vic South, I see one team bin. I pretty much see Radford for spot number 26. But I could see Winthrop for that same spot too. If they start getting a little push. But either Radford, maybe Winthrop. That's kind of stretch. Most likely Radford though. That's 26 spots. In the Big Ten. I see a bunch of teams making from the Big Ten. I see Michigan State, that's 27-28. 29 Purdue. 30th team is Maryland. My 31st team is Wisconsin. See my 32nd team, Iowa. My 33rd team, Ohio State. So I have 7 teams out of it. 10, maybe Minnesota. I see Minnesota making it because they're not good. It was amazing. It was 10-1. It was really nice. Maybe if they get favored because of that. But I can't count them in just yet. I just can't. Maybe I'd say 34. In the Big West is a 9-team league. And UC Irvine just rolling on the Big West. UC Irvine. I just feel like UC Irvine is going to be the Big West contenders. They had a good game on ESPN like late night. Like midnight Eastern. ESPN. UC Irvine, UCSB. That was a great Big West game. I feel like the Big West is an unranked conference. It's a conference that barely gets shown on ESPN. But just an underrated conference. Like the Big West is an underrated conference. I mean, it is. Like, UC Irvine is a really, really solid conference. And there's leaders of conference, but the conference kind of concerned because of the record is what. But I mean, it's not a bad conference. I feel like the Big West is kind of like, I mean, some years have seemed to be really good, some have seemed really poorly. So, let's see. That's 35th bin. Here's my 36th bin. And Colonial Athletic Association. Probably one team bin. I see either Hofstra, Northeastern, Charleston making it, but more than likely Hofstra's probably making it in the big deals. See, yep. That's my 36th team in the conference USA. I probably see one team making it. Maybe two. Maybe two as a dark horse. But I see Old Dominion making it. Maybe North Texas. But I'm not going to put them in for sure. I say 37 is Old Dominion. And Outcast could be just safe for the win the conference. So maybe North Texas game in the last 4. I see North Texas in as a long shot. They could be in as an at-large. I'm not going to count them in for sure. So I'll say 37 Old Dominion. In the Horizon League, they probably only have one bid. So I'd say Northern Kentucky has 38. Northern Kentucky and Wright State has 38. But I could see USC Oakland making a push in the semifinals that are on ESPN as well. As both semifinals are on ESPN for the Horizon League. So I see 30. They're Northern Kentucky, Wright State as right now. In the Ivy League, has an 8-team league. So, the Ivy League plays games Fridays and Saturdays. They're having back-to-back Friday and the 15th and 27th. There's every game on ESPN News. It's pretty nice. I've been having some of the games before again. They haven't had double headers before. It's pretty nice. I like that Friday nights. There's small cards on Eastern. It works. Because Eastern's like a pretty big game. Pretty well known for just being the most popular sports, which it is. So it's kind of nice that they use their power to showcase the small conferences. Because I'm being honest, if it wasn't for Eastern, probably most of these people won't even see the won't even know how it doesn't, like, to me, like, maybe some games, maybe Yale, Duke, or Yale might play its weaker team. But guess what? But conference games, it doesn't matter what conference you're in. Conference games are always good, no matter what conference you are in. And I say that because in the Ivy League, Yale, Harvard, or Yale, Penn, maybe not Yale, Penn, but it's kind of, might be a little upset, but like, it doesn't matter what conference you're in. Like Harvard, Penn, Princeton, Penn, like Penn, Dartmouth. No matter what conference you're in, conference games are always close. They're all, most of the time, usually conference games are always close. And most of the time, they're always good and important no matter what conference you are in. No matter what conference you are in. Because conference games are always important. And no matter what conference you're in, if you're in the Ivy League or ACC, conference games mean just as much in the ACC as they do in the Ivy League. But in the Ivy League, the tournament means more than the ACC. The conference tournament does. Because honestly, but if you see, but it's early in the season, but we only have one game left in the Ivy League regular season. And Yale is going to make it to the Ivy League, even being in the lead for the Ivy League. And probably Friday night they're going to finish up the first half of the regular season. In the league on ESPN News. On ESPN, probably, maybe a game. Yeah, 5 Eastern. Like those two. 8 sometimes too. Probably. And then there's Yale, Harvard, Cornell, Princeton, those 14 are making it, but Yale has the lead on it right now. But those 4 teams I see making it, so it's on number 3. And the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference. I see these on ESPN sometimes too. I got like 2. I see the Permanent National Bomb Fears I sent years for. But they usually show some really good, like, top of the line conference opponents. They just flexing it up, which is pretty cool. And I see all these teams are not even like above 500. But it doesn't matter. You can be 10 and 14 like Marist does. And be 13-10 like Quinnipiac or 13-12 like Sim. It doesn't matter what your overall record is. You can restart over. You can restart your season finish over. Mama, if it was 1-12 come into conference play. They're now 10-16. You can be from one of those record teams in the division. Being the league, it doesn't matter. Conference games are a fresh way to get some good quality wins, especially in like a one belly league. The conference games are really important for your resume in the tournament. And I'm not trying to like one bit for spot for to see Mouth, but then Quebec, Siena, Kinesis, one game hit, so. And they haven't even played, so I'm gonna play Friday night. So yeah, I see him catching up, and not actually got that someone. I see that as 11 team league. And they're just, all these teams have just their second round of conference. So, or there 2 or 3, all these are 2 or 3 games in second round of conference. So, but it's first, in the mid in basketball, in football, they usually do the East and West because obviously conference tournaments, and they won the conference championship. And obviously because they're dangerous, so they don't want to do as many injuries prone, which I get that. But in the MAC leaders, I see in the turn, I see it's a 6 team each conference, but you play each team. There's 12 teams, and obviously play 11 teams. And obviously every team has finished the conference season once. Except for Northern, always played 12. Every other team played 11. And Kansas State's played 10 for some reason. But whatever. And I see Buffalo, Bowling Green, and Toledo. A push for I see Buffalo and Ozai large. But 43, I see either Buffalo, Bowling Green, or Toledo. Let's see. But Matt Buffalo, Canadians hate to it. As a Matt qualifier, I would probably put Bowling Green out of the tournaments. Toledo. Maybe Toledo. I'm going to made 2 good teams or Bowling Green. It should be pretty sweet. So I see those teams are 2 in Eastern. So EMEAC is EMEAC. I see either Norfolk State or NCNC. Those 2 teams I see making it to the big dance for spot 44. 1, 2, 3. There's 12 teams in, so every team's pretty much played through their whole conference season once, except for Howard and Cincy. So those teams are probably going to wrap up. The Eastern played 12, which I don't like. Oh, whatever. And then it's spot 44. Spot 45, I see Loyola Chicago. I'm going to say they're the best team in the conference. Drake has the best record conference, overall record. But Drake is the second best team. See Loyola Chicago is spot 45. Right, not hard. Especially when their teams, yeah. Especially when they have they'll be a game ahead. They're 2 games ahead. A game and a half ahead. But they'll be a game ahead anyways if they lose. So yeah, it's really hard. In almost 46. I see Team 46 almost being Nevada. If someone else was to win the conference tournament, I think Fresno State, Utah State, something like that. Those 2 teams probably most likely. Then Nevada again as large, and the other one again as AQ. Looks like Nevada's going to get as the AQ. And they already have a 11 team league. Do they? It's not about 7 teams. It looks like they do. Yeah, 11 team league. Spot number 46. So Nevada's going to be the Northeast Conference. Then you see, I see San P. Ramos, Sigma, FDU. Those 4 teams are going to make it to the dance. Spot number 47. In the Ohio Valley Conference, I see either Austin P. This conference is really tough. Especially top 4. I see Austin Peay, Morehead State, Belmont, or Jacksonville State. Those 4 teams could make it in the big dance. The rest, they're probably fighting for some good spots. So 48. Like it's OVC. The Pac-12, I see like 3 teams making I see. Right now, I see one going to spot 1. Yeah, I might qualify going to Washington. Spot 50. I see Arizona State. Washington doesn't get no love, but I see them getting Pac-12 tournament love, but not as high as I see it. Probably should. Pac-12 gets no love. I think I do agree Washington should be in top 25. And then you get 50 as they go to Arizona State. So 51 go to Oregon State because they have better over record than Utah. So yeah, I see it's. And the Patriot League, I see only one bid, but in that league, this league has 10 teams. And each team has already played like 13 games. Well, I played 13. The Bucknell League has 10 teams to play 13. So, that means you only have, when you have a 10-team league, that means you only have 5 games to win conference. Bucknell League had every other team has 6. So, yeah, so I see Bucknell getting the bid. Spot 52. In the SEC, I see golf team making. I see Tennessee's 53, LSU 54, Kentucky 55. Those are 3 easy ones. Spot 56, I see South Carolina. Spot 56, I don't see South Carolina. Tennessee, just let's go to the record. I see spot 56 being Ole Miss. Spot 57 as Alabama. But I see Alabama as one of the first 4. Last 4 in. Like one of the first 4 teams. Fighting on that like 11 line. Or whenever I see them fighting on the 11 line. You're going to have to. Find like the 11 line or something. In like the first 4. That's what I see Alabama as. Just you don't see South Carolina because they're overall record. The records are better. You guys see Mississippi State just because they're a weak conference record. Like, I don't see them that impressive to me, Mississippi State. I really don't. Kind of still play in conference. It's lucky for a conference. Maryland was 9-4. Really, really solid. Then it sucked. I see 10. And I see 57 teams. Maybe Auburn 58. Maybe so. And then the conference. The Southern Conference. It's about 58, I see. Watford. How many teams are there? I see 10. There's 10 teams in this league. So I've seen 9 games. So every team has played either 12 or 13 games. Salem, Mercer, VMI, and UNC have not played. Played 12. Other teams played 13. And 5 or 6 left in the conference, in the Southern Conference. And obviously, this is a long video, but I got a lot more clean ones. And got Watford as 15. I see UNCG as 50. It's either 50 or 52. Maybe UNCG could get as 59 as that lunch. Another team could get as that lunch. As 50, maybe. No, we'll see. And the Southland. I see there's a bunch of teams in the Southland. There's 13 teams in the league. So every team's basically played 11. There's some teams with 10. Some with most of them with flood. There's one on the top, but there's 12 teams and 13 teams this week. 13 teams. So obviously, Sam Houston State obviously has been. They're at 59 in the South Florida Athletic, the SWAC, the SWAC. I see Prairie Union making it as a first for 16 seed bubble, just because of the record. So I see them on the bubble as 16 seed. I see them at 61. No, I see them as not 61. I see them as 60. I see Prairie Union as 60 team. In the Summer League, I see either South Dakota State as 61. Maybe Omaha Fort Wayne as bubbles from the conference tournament. In the Summer League, there's 9 teams. 9 teams are also. We have 8 teams to play. You only have 16 team conference slates, so you have 12, you have 11 games, you have 10. So I see 5 or 6 games left. You have 4 or 5 games left in your slate. That's 16. And then some note, 62. I see probably Texas State doing it. Texas has most of the conference. But I feel like they get. I don't. Texas. Or maybe Georgia State, but I see Texas State with the best shot. So I see them as 62. In the West Coast Conference, I see Gonzaga 63. Maybe BYU. Maybe. So I see Gonzaga probably rolling 63 as the Michael Fairland. In the WAC, Western Athletic Conference, I see New Mexico State as 64. I'm going to say New Mexico State gets 64. And obviously there's 3, 6, 9 teams in the WAC. 8 of them you have to play. So it's already 10 games. Yeah. That's 64. Where 65. I don't know if you got some teams win. Maybe I'll run some more from the SEC, Maybe I see Auburn as this in here. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know who I didn't put in. I think that's a good solo. It's like 64, 65. Honestly, I did not really put like name for in 3, 4 other teams. Yeah, but whatever, that's okay. And keep in mind, this is my prediction picks. And this is just my prediction. This is right now of winning the conference. Because in some of the smaller conferences, I only got 1 bid. I've only got 1 bid. Some of them got plenty bids. Some pretty good teams. So only a couple. Just the name of the game. Alright, I'll see you again. So pick 14. Do 4 more teams, but next video will be next week, Monday night on the first. And then week after that, I'm gonna we'll make some adjustments on it. Or maybe I'll do it Saturday nights after all the games are ended. I can do it then too. That'd probably be more fitting. So expect this Saturday nights on after all the games. So much. There might be like an East Big West game or some like minuscule game on, but like, pretty much when like every game except like maybe like 1 or 2 is done. But Saturday's games that'll be.